Hi, I'm Will, and I'm a happy employee here at the MSU Zoo.
I'm the Assistant Head Zookeeper here at the MSU Zoo. And today we're going to be taking you through the MSU Zookeeper's step-by-step recruitment and hiring process in the hopes that you will be more prepared when applying to our organization. We will be taking you through a step-by-step procedure, starting with our 3-step interview process, transitioning to a discussion of the daily tasks of the zookeeper position, and finishing off with a look at a successfully completed recruitment process. Let's take a look at one of our future applicants now. This is Eric, a hopeful candidate for the zookeeper position.
Hey guys, I'm Eric Irvine. I'm interviewing for the zookeeper today, and I'm so excited to interview in the zoo.
Hello Eric, I'm Brandon, head zookeeper.
Hey, how are you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Alright, let's get this interview started.
Okay.
First off, what position are you applying for?
I'm applying for the zookeepers.
Okay, do you have any previous experience?
Yeah, I was working in Florida.
Oh,
yeah.
Florida. What were you doing in Florida?
I will work in the cage, like feeding the animals.
Okay.
Before our employees are hired, they go through a series of tests to see if they have the right personality traits for our job. But we'll get into that in a few minutes.
Here at the MSU Zoo, we put our future employees through a series of 3 different interviews. This is Eric's 3rd interview. We use a structured interview with situation-oriented questions to avoid biasness and to increase the validity of our interviews. When conducting an interview, we like to use situational-based questions such as,
In your previous job, when your boss got mad at you, how did you respond?
I did accept criticism and to improve my jobs.
versus opinionated-based questions such as,
Do you feel like you accept criticism well?
Yeah, pretty well. I'm good.
Alright Eric, some of the things that you're going to be doing as a zookeeper will be performing maintenance on a lot of the exhibits. This will include me performing nightly checks to make sure everything's up to speed. You'll also be paired with a veterinary expert who will perform tri-monthly checkups on the animals to make sure you're doing your job and that they're healthy. Feeding the animals is also a very important part of one of your zookeeping duties. One of the things we look for and test for our employees is agreeableness, because we want happy employees.
we test for agreeableness because it's important for our employees to be trustworthy. After all, an animal's life hangs in the balance.
While agreeableness is the most important trait for the zookeeper position, other aspects included in the Big 5 personality trait theory also have significant effects. First among these is conscientiousness. Conscientious employees are dependable, organized, and achievement-oriented. This is important to our zoo because we need to be able to depend on our workers for our animals' safety and for accurate fulfillment of zoo, animal, and exhibit logs. The Big 5 personality trait, openness to experience, is not as important to our organization because there are strict guidelines that need to be followed, and creativity is sometimes detrimental to these tasks. Extroversion is another significant trait for our employees to possess. Extroverted employees are sociable, talkative, and expressive. This is important because our zookeepers at times may deal with numerous visiting customers. This trait also affects working within a team in larger scale activities related to animals and their exhibits. The final Big 5 trait is emotional stability. This trait is moderately important to any job because no organization desires to possess depressed and unstable workers.
Not the worst. I will say that. Here at the MSU Zoo, we expect our employees to have the 5 job characteristics traits. They are variety, identity, significance, autonomy, and feedback, or otherwise known as VISAF. Although every part of VISAF is important, we weigh each one a little bit differently.
Here at the MSU Zoo, our employees have high identity because they see the animals grow from start to finish. You know, they're involved in every part of their life cycle. Employees at the MSU Zoo also have high significance because they're improving the life of an animal and they have a very great impact on the overall health of the animal. Our zookeeper position possesses an intermediate level of variety. While our zookeepers have multiple duties, these duties are restricted to a single exhibit.
The zookeeper position has a low level of autonomy. This is because our zookeepers must follow a strict set of guidelines and regulations for the safety of the animals.
Our level of feedback is very high for our zookeeper position. The animal's health can provide zookeepers with an insight into their performance. A positive health correlation shows the zookeeper that their performance is adequate, while a negative one shows a need for improvement. We use the concurrent validation method on our testing to make sure that the test is valid and reliable for our future applicants. We have our current employees look at the test to make sure it involves all the necessary information relevant to the job that the applicant will be performing.
As we talked about previously, at the MSU Zoo, we use a test-retest method. So we test when they're hired, 6 months after they're hired, and at a 12-month annual basis as well. Congratulations, you got the job.
Alright, I'm so happy I got this job, and I'm looking forward to work here and to keep the animals happy and to collaborate with my employees.
Here at the MSU Zoo, we also like to have fun. We hope you've enjoyed the walkthrough through our facility.
We've shown you our interview and selection process.
We hope to read your application in the future.
I love this job, man!
Thank you so much for taking a look at the MSU Zookeeper recruitment process. We hope that you found this experience beneficial, and we hope to see you walking through our gates soon.
Hi, buddy.
Not the worst coming to a zoo, I will say.
Oh, we'll get him to sit there.
He's gonna go to the university.